Hi guys, welcome back. So it is Wednesday. This is gonna be up hopefully on Thursday. This is hopefully, camera permitting, is going to be a clean with me. So we are gonna start back here with this mess that Ella made. So we're gonna start back here and then we're gonna go out and clean the kitchen. The dining room and stuff isn't too bad, so probably won't really clean that today. I'll Swiffer the floor and everything, but that's pretty much it. But the kitchen needs done really bad, so I'm gonna get you guys hopefully set up somewhere so that I can get this started. The sunroom is done. I usually leave her sippy cup back here until bedtime because at that point, at that point I wash them and then set them aside. Unless it's milk I will just pitch and then give her fresh after she gets up from her nap. But since that's just juice, I just leave it out here because it's not warm, but it's not cold back here. But yeah, we lay her toys out like this, just the entire length, because she just likes to play with everything, really. And she doesn't really understand like a toy chest right now. We had tried putting them in a box before, but it didn't go well, so we just leave them out for now. We will be getting a toy chest in the future, I'm sure. But yeah, go on to the kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this clean with me. I'm beat. I didn't really do that much, but I feel like I did it quicker than I normally do. I don't know. My camera ended up shutting off. I was cleaning the kitchen. I think I have like a maximum of like half an hour straight filming that I can do. I'm not sure. But yeah, I had to go over and start my camera recording again. I'm like choking over here. But a few things I did want to mention. My daughter's kind of moving around, but yet still asleep, if that makes sense. So I keep catching her out of the corner of my eye and looking over. But my Swiffer Wet Jet. So when I got it for Christmas last year, I loved it. I still do, honestly. I just don't love the refill prices. The little one that I put into my wet jet, it came with it, and I think it lasted me until like the beginning of August. So it lasted me a decent while. And that was doing the kitchen and the bathroom. I don't know if I don't use a lot. But it lasted me almost a whole year. And I had run out the one day and I needed to Swiffer the floor real quick, so I just threw some hot soapy water down and just did that. But I had read or watched a video on YouTube about how to get that cap off, and you have to bring water almost to a boil in the microwave for about 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then you soak, like hold the cap in the water for about 30 seconds or so, and the cap should twist right off, and then you can refill it and just keep reusing it. And that's what I did. I filled it up. It went great. However, now if I leave it in my wet jet, it leaks. So I figure I can still keep refilling it and everything. I just pop it out at the end of every use. This way it's not leaking and running everywhere, because the time that I filled it, it was like I said, the beginning to middle of August. So like a 1.5 to 2 months ago. I had left it in there for like 3 days before I went to pick up my Swiffer again. And that morning I walked out of my bedroom. I was gonna Swiffer later on that evening, and the thing, there was like a puddle just everywhere. The mop pad that I used, the reusable ones, it was soaked. It was a brand new one. I hadn't even used it. I had put it on there just to have a fresh one, so where if there was a quick mess that I needed to clean up, I could. But yeah, it was just, there was a big old puddle everywhere. So I decided that I just pop it in and out every time that I use my Swiffer, and it saves me money, because you can use any kind of cleaner that you like. For in the Swiffer, I use the Fabuloso from Dollar Tree. So that is it for this clean with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, our bedroom is still a mess. Yes, our nightstands look atrocious. But I don't really touch his nightstand because half of his stuff, I don't know where the heck it goes. Mine, I just haven't gotten around to picking it up. But I'm going to go ahead and edit. And then when I'm done editing, in about 20 minutes, she will be getting up from her nap, and then we'll get her some lunch and stuff like that. So if you guys want to follow along on just my daily vlogging, not daily vlogging, oh my gosh. I try to vlog daily, but I don't post daily. I post Monday or Sundays, and Wednesdays are vlogs, and then Thursdays are a bonus video such as this clean with me. Additionally, like last week, I threw in a bonus video on Saturday, which was a grocery haul. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye. This girl is getting her bedtime bottle, and I started dinner. So I'm making a cheesy beefy broccoli casserole. I don't know what else to really call it. found this recipe on TikTok. So, you guys are gonna sit with me while I chop the rest of this broccoli. So the recipe calls for 2 bags of the broccoli florets. I just got the Great Value kind. And I'm only doing 1 bag because Tim is not a huge broccoli fan. And if it has too much broccoli in it, he won't eat it. So, that's kind of like me with asparagus. I don't eat asparagus. But I am almost kind of sort of done. So what you need, like I said, is the broccoli florets. You need 1 pound of hamburger and 1 pound of breakfast sausage. I just got the, I think it was Bob Evans pork maple sausage, and I browned up the sausage first. Now the hamburger's browning up. And then you put these in a 9 by 13 pan, I believe, is what the size is. She said in the video, she's like, pan this size. So I'm just going to do it in a 9 by 13. That's what it kind of looked like. It was like one of those glass casserole dishes. But you put the broccoli, the hamburger, and the sausage all in there once it's brown. And then that's pretty much at the step where I'm at right now. I just got the broccoli finished cutting. So okay, so I just finished chopping up the broccoli. Now, the sausage, I have it straining right now of all the grease. There wasn't really a whole lot of grease, so I'm just going to put that in this container here with the broccoli, just so I can get my strainer free, because I'm going to need it for the hamburger, because we do not put the grease down the drain. We put it into like an old butter bowl, an old country crock butter bowl that we have, and then once it gets full, we will put a lid on it and toss it in the trash. So I'm gonna let this hamburger finish browning, and while that's browning, I am going to go ahead and get the rest of the ingredients that you need, which is cream cheese, 1 block, 3/4 cup of whipping cream, or like heavy cream, whichever you want to call it, some Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and this garlic paste, and then mozzarella cheese for a topping. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all that stuff out, and I will just show you guys the rest of the recipe. There's 1 block of cream cheese. I microwaved it for 30 seconds to make it creamy. Then you add 3/4 cup of the heavy whipping cream, 1.5 cups of the Parmesan cheese finely shredded, and then a little bit of this. It didn't actually say how much, but salt, pepper, about that much garlic paste, and mix. Top with mozzarella cheese. Bake at 400 until cheese is brown. Alright guys, so we already ate. It was in for probably 35 minutes, I think. Just until the cheese got nice and brown and bubbly on top. But it looks so good, and it actually tastes really good too. So Tim ended up making garlic bread with it, and I made pierogies to go with it too, because I don't know. But yeah, that is good. If you don't want to make a big pan of it, like if it's just you and one other person, honestly, cut the recipe in half. It works. I'm assuming it works just as good. But we will probably give some to my mother-in-law tomorrow. So that's it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and go in. I gotta upload still. I gotta edit the video for Thursday and just a lot of stuff I gotta get done. Tim ran up to Walmart, grab a few more groceries. He needs to grab some propane for, or not propane, the adapter hose for this little heater for back in the sunroom. And yeah, so